Has there been another tweak?
No, he's just,
What's
we're
happening?
trying to get him to be more aggressive. There were a couple plays early in the game. I said, quit pulling it out. If they throw it to you, attack. Make plays and make plays for your teammate. He's still on some of these drives, he's trying to draw fouls, and they give him no fouls. So he's just got to stop that. Other than that, wow. Thought he played with good energy. I thought he, assisted turnover. He played well. Tyler played well. Devin didn't shoot the ball, but I thought he did some other stuff. But the biggest key was you had Karl Towns, who just absolutely was a beast in there. I mean, he was really good.
John, what about your other inside players? How did you feel they were tonight?
I didn't think Willie was at his best, but that's fine. I mean, they're not machines. Dakari's not to where Karl is right now. And part of this is for all these guys, you got to fight. You got to fight for time. You got to fight. I got a lot of people saying I should play this guy 30 minutes and that guy shouldn't play. And I'm giving them both opportunities to play. So you got to go fight 3 minutes. It's communism. The other guy's playing better. He's playing. And about stuff, you get half, he gets half. Both of us are hungry, but you know what? We're happy. No, that's not how this goes.
Did they fight enough against Georgia, though? Did they fight enough against Georgia?
No, they out-rebounded us by double digits. Trey Lyles being out, I just hope you guys understand that hurts us. It really hurts us on the backboard. And give us one more strong, physical player. I liked our first half, how we ran the ball. My thing is we need to play a little bit faster. Got to score some in transition. I thought we did that in the first half. I didn't think we did it in the second half. But again, Mark's got his best player out, and they had a chance to win the game in this building. Tells you a lot about Georgia.
You see you use that lineup with Tyler and Andrew together a lot tonight. Just what does that give you, and how much will we see that moving forward?
Just because they were playing well. Devin couldn't make a jumper, and Aaron was okay. Aaron defended and did some things and got rebounds and stuff, but offensively, so I went with those two and kind of flipped that other guy in and out and tried to see which one would get it going. I'd rather platoon. It's much easier.
Mark got sort of fired up in here saying, why, it makes him sort of angry that why is it that the rest of the league, if you guys are played close, it's because you played poorly, not other teams played well. Or,
I'm glad he got mad, and our media should be mad. The people that cover these teams should be mad, unless you cover us but just don't like us. But I would tell you that they should be mad because they're playing well and they have one of their best players out. I mean, they did what they had to. Think about it, to stay in this game.
John, Andrew spent some time at two guard, and I'm wondering if that's a relaxing thing at all for him, or what.
You'd have to ask him. I mean, he played the point at times in there. I mean, if whoever has it brings it up and runs it. The other guy can play the other position. They're both intelligent players. They're both good players. They both can score. They're both skilled. I probably made an error late where I subbed Tyler out with 3 minutes to go, and I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway because of pick and roll defense. With a minute or two to go, that's okay. 3 minutes is just way too much time. The way the team was playing with he and Andrew on the floor. But next game, it may be Aaron playing out of his mind. Next game, I mean, that's just how this is. That's why I keep saying, we don't want to teach one guy to lead and have one. If that guy struggles, we lose. He feels bad, and I'm sad, and we lose. Well, just step back, man. We're fine. You're struggling today. Step back. Let Karl go get all the rebounds and do it. You step back and let us win this thing.
You talk a lot about guys getting in and doing extra work and those sorts of things. Has Andrew done anything with his shots?
He's been. Kenny Payne has got him using more legs. I grabbed Kenny and said, get him in and get him using his legs. No tiptoes. See, my thing with him is when he doesn't have the ball, you be ready to attack. When you don't have the ball. So when it's thrown to you, you already know what you're doing. Maybe it's a pull-up. Maybe it's a drive for a lob. Maybe you're avoiding it, you're getting a free throw. But attack. I don't want you pulling it out, playing slow and bully ball. It doesn't work. Play, attack, go. I'm not saying, he misses some shot, I'm not saying anything. I want him to be aggressive. He still had 7 assists. And it ain't like he's playing selfish.
Now, when Georgia cut it to 5 late, the ball went to Carl in the lane and he scored. Was that a called thing, or how did that, was he the guy you were looking for?
Yeah, we were going to throw it inside. But, you know, the biggest thing is I was trying to get Tyler in the game. That's why I called the timeout. Get him on the floor.
You feel like Carl finally stacked 2 strong hands on
Yeah.
top of each other's mouth?
Yep. Yep. Played good.
Cal, you talked about how much you guys have missed him. Do you know now exactly what Lyle's illness is? And will you expect he'll play Saturday?
As sick as he is, I don't believe he'll be here this weekend, but we'll see. We'll see. The kids are off Wednesday, tomorrow. We'll practice Thursday. If he can't practice Thursday and Friday, he won't come with us. We'll leave him here.
Now, it looked like one of the assistants was working Carl pretty hard at halftime.
Yes.
Was that by design?
Yes.
In the second half?
Yeah. Because whatever he was doing, other games didn't work. So we just said, get him moving, get him sweating to start the half. I'm not sure it helped because he struggled to start the half, but after he got going, he was pretty good.
Now, might we find out how strong the SEC is with trips to Gainesville and Baton Rouge?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel about your team?
We'll see. We got the 5th youngest team in the country. We're going on the road in 2 places that are tough to play. I would imagine both will be packed, and you know, hopefully our fans figure out a way of getting in. But you know, they're going to be hard games for us, and I know that. I keep telling these guys, what we need to do is figure out and try to see how good we can be. Let's get in a game like the Super Bowl where you got to catch one on your back. And I promise I'll run it in if you get us to that point. I'm saying, you know, somebody told me, can you imagine? My name gets thrown in everything. So they're on that, and they bring back my game in 2008 against Kansas, like I did. I wasn't on the grassy knoll, I swear to you.
Cal, one more on your league back here. As it stands right now, you don't have a team left on your schedule that's in the top 50 in the RPI, but yet every league has 3rd and 4th place teams with 3 and 4 losses. But why is it that you guys get disrespected? Why is that?
Well, I haven't looked at all the RPIs, but I do know our league overall is 2nd in the RPI, and they had 6 teams in the NCAA tournament with 2 on the bubble. That's 8 teams out of 14 that getting consideration. What happened with Texas A&M and Mississippi tonight? Did they play tonight? So no one, all you SEC people, we don't know.
They play tomorrow.
They play tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I know about this league. But when they play each other, that shouldn't hurt either of those 2 teams. It really shouldn't. And so, but I think it's getting better. I really do. And I think coaches now are understanding we got to stand up for each other. You can't have a couple coaches never mention the other coach's name, and you can't have other coaches not talk about this league. Can't do it. Can't do it. We're all dying. We got to promote each other. We got to promote this league, and we got to get facts out. You can't worry about yourself. You got to worry about this league, because as the league grows, we're all benefiting by it in recruiting and all other ways. So this league, top to bottom, I'm telling you, I don't know, what did Vandy do tonight?
We're up 15-0 on Florida the first few minutes.
So what was the final?
No, it started at 9.
Oh, it started at 9. Vandy, I'm telling you, you saw them here. They're 1-6 in our league. 1, at the end of the year, I don't want to play them. And 2, next year and the year after, you will not want to play them. That's how good they are. You know who else is playing good? Mississippi State. They're playing good. Did they win?
They beat Tennessee.
Well, that means Tennessee's no good. No, it means Mississippi State is good. We got to go down there and play. This is great for us. I told our team yesterday, we need to get in a slug match, and we need to know, get down, have to make plays, come up with blocks, and fight like heck to win a game. And even if we lose it, as long as it's not March, we're good. So let's just play to win.
Last one up front here.
John, you mentioned not having Trey hurt you on the boards, but is there anything else going on with the lack of offensive rebounds?
I don't know. I'll watch the tape. I mean, teams, last game we played, the official finally said, you cannot block out facing the man. In other words, a shot goes up. You can't block out that way. You have to block out with your back. But they're doing everything they can to keep us off the backboard. They're not going to surrender. So they'll bring their guards in and block out. We're fighting like heck, but it's really physical. And we got some guys that have some excuses. I tried. Really? Okay, he's trying harder. You can't play. I got blocked out. Guy grabbed my arm. Don't want to hear it. Why didn't you grab that ball with two hands? You tipped it. It's easier. So we got some of that we got to clean up. But, you know, like I said, I'm happy for this team and proud of these guys. Different guys stepping up. You know, we gotta stay into each other. You know, I've been tough on them. I told them yesterday why. I don't want to see errors. I'm not going to accept them now and then have them kick us in March and get upset about them. I'm not accepting them now. Let's eliminate some of the little things that cost you a game in March.
Thanks.